Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm trying to get my chair right. And my lighting super sucks, really. Um, I really just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about this hair that I purchased with my own money. I got 3 bundles of 20, 22, and 24. And I got it from, I believe they call it Celie hair. And this is the packaging it came in. I got on here and I think I may have did a review, the unpackaging review of the hair. And it was a deep wave. And so this is the hair now. It also came with the 18-inch closure, which I do not have in right now because it was actually really pretty, but it was it was like this, straight at the top, and then it would go into supposedly the deep wave. Then I noticed after just like a few days, it started to kind of bald at the top and a little bit through the parts. I mean, I could still kind of flip it and fix it where you really couldn't see it. But I just got tired of wearing it only one or two ways because of the balding in the frontal. The hair is okay. Again, this is supposed to be a deep wave, but it's after washing it and conditioning it, it came more to look like a looser body wave, really, to me. I did notice that the ends get really dry. It does shed, but crazy the thing, not very much. And it does get really dry. So, I mean, that's probably my fault though, because I need to keep it moisturized more. Just with this curly and deep wavy like hair, you do have to keep it moisturized. Moisturize it at night, braid it up. But as you can see, and actually I did moisturize it today before I left home. And by the time I got back home, it was back like this. I do notice that I get this at the nape. I don't know if you can really see it that good, but it gets really tangly at the nape. And that's mainly when it sheds. Like, you really can't see, but this is like a knot. It is like really knotted up back here. Look how my fingers cannot even barely go through it. It's knotted. Um, it comes out kind of easy when you just keep rubbing your fingers through it, but um, that is really what makes it shed. Just that little piece. I don't know if you can see that. I'm new to YouTube, as you guys can probably tell. So my camera is not very good. Trying to do the best I can, but yeah, just that little piece got out all that. So just imagine when I go through the whole head. Overall, it's okay. It's not as soft as it used to be anymore, and I don't put anything on it but water and probably a little conditioner. Every now and then I'll put like the organic coconut milk, and it will curl back up, but it's not the deep wave like it was. But look at this. I'm trying to just get my fingers through it. And like I said, that's mainly just the back, the nape. It gets like that every single day. I brush this hair out every day, before I wet it and put a little of my conditioner on it. And it does that every day. I mean, it's okay if you like, like a wave like this. And actually, I don't have a problem really with how it turned out. I just don't like the dryness, the dead ends of it, and the constant tangling. I'm constantly having to detangle it. And I've had so much hair like this before. Like I love hair, love it, addicted to it. So, and I've ordered from several different people. Um, so I do know that there is better hair. Again, this came from Celie, I believe, and it is an AliExpress vendor. Like you'll hear everybody says that orders from AliExpress, it is a hit or miss. You gonna get those good bundles sometimes. You gonna get them raggedy bundles sometimes. Straight up. And I won't say that this hair is just super raggedy because when I wash it, or I won't even say wash it, like co-wash it, it does curl back up, but it does not curl back up the way it was. And again, like I was saying, I don't mind that, it loosened up like this. Now, these parts and stuff I could still run my fingers through, and it's still somewhat soft. But if I ordered deep wave, I wanted it to be a little bit deeper than this. For the way that this hair does and the way that it tangles and stuff, you would think that it was a curly hair. Now, mind you, like I said, I've been wearing weave for a very long time. I love it. And I've had curly hair that does this. Curly hair does this. But for it to be this loose and still, knot up and tangle up this bad, this is again where I get my shedding from. A lot of times when I brush through it, especially the top part, I don't really get too much shedding in my brush. When I go through it with my fingers in these back parts is when all the shedding occurs. So just since I've been talking to y'all, all this has come out just in the few times that I've been in the bag. And again, let me just say, I am not one of them people that's like, oh, it sheds, it is horrible hair. I honestly, I've paid 600, 700. I've paid lots of money for hair before. And all hair sheds. It just depends on the excessiveness of the shedding. Is it always shedding? Is it a lot of shedding coming out? That's when I have a problem with it, when I'm at work and I go through my hair and there's hair all over the floor, all over the clothes. I'm sorry, all over, the floor or, yeah, my clothes. Or when I'm in a bathroom and I'm just running my fingers through it and there's hair left all over my bathroom floor. That's when I have a problem with it. So, if you just want, like I said, if you like this type of wave, which I do, I just don't like the tangling. I don't like how dry it gets because I've had plenty of hair like this that was actually body wave or a loose wave. And it was very smooth, very sleek, very soft. I was still able to rub my fingers through it and it did not tangle and shed the way this hair does. So, for it to not even be a deep, deep wave anymore or a curly, I expected really some of that shedding to stop once it, loosened up this much. I probably washed or co-washed. I think I probably actually washed this hair with shampoo probably one, maybe twice. I've had this hair in now for, I want to say, 3 weeks. And it's already looking like this. Again, I just took the frontal off and reinstalled it without. Um, Honestly, overall, when you wet it and put your conditioner and stuff in and maybe a little curling milk or a little oil, it does curl back up more than this, and it will be pretty for a few hours. But then after that, it's gonna get right back like this. So I don't want to say that I, that I recommend it or I don't recommend it, because it was a good price for 3 bundles and a frontal. Um, Maybe if I cut it and make it a little bit shorter, I can make it look a little bit better. I mean, I just at the end think that is something that I can do to it to make it look better for sure. But at the end of the day, that's not what I paid for. I didn't pay to have to keep manipulating it to make it look how it should look, when it should look like what I seen that made me order it. You know what I'm saying? So, anywho, again, it's from Cecile Hair. Actually, I'll probably be taking this out Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna try. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna cut it. Um, I'm probably gonna cut about 4 or 5 inches off, and make a unit out of it, and then see how it holds up from there. Also, I do want to say that I did bleach this hair. I did dye this hair. Um, and I don't know if you can see it. My camera's starting to go dead. So now my lighting really is darkening up. So I got to make this quick. But anyway, I did bleach it. I don't know if you can see like the brown in it. Um, and then it kind of gets blonde down towards the bottom. That to me, a lot of people are like, well, because you bleached it, that's what happened. No, baby. I have, again, been doing this for years, and I have hair that I have dyed 5 times to get different colors, to get the color that I really wanted. Wearing it red for 3 months, and then turn around and turn it, bleaching and bleach blonde. Good hair, you're going to be able to do that. You dye it, you deep condition it, it's going to still be bomb. So, what I will say is if you do get this hair, I would recommend it only if you're going to keep it black. Because I do feel like with this hair, it started doing that when I dyed it, and it should not have. Because, again, good hair, you can bleach it and you can dye it as much as you want to, but as long as you keep it, together and deep condition like it's your own hair, that hair is going to still be bomb and pretty. I've done it several times, so I that's a fact. Anywho, ladies, I have yapped for a whole 13 minutes and something. This was supposed to be just like a little quick update on this hair. So it's totally up to you. But again, if you do get it, this is deep wave. This is how it's gonna end up. And again, it's not bad. I mean, I'm not tripping about how the waves ended up being. It's not deep. It looks more loose. But I don't care about that. But I do recommend that if you do buy it, because it is cheap, it is reasonable, and you can make it do what it do, but you should definitely keep this hair black if you order from this company. Alrighty. Well, I didn't even get to tell you guys. I went right into the video. My name is Jay. If you like this video, subscribe, like, thumbs up, whatever you do on these things. Right down there or right over here, you should be able to subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of hair tutorials and makeup. I've watched so many people and I adore these videos so much. That is really what inspired me to start doing my own. Oh, Malibu Dollface is my baby. I watch him all the time. He is the bomb. It's so many. Ivy, Oh, it's so many. I just can't think of y'all's names off the top, but I literally watch y'all's videos all the time. I appreciate it. That is what makes me go and order from different vendors. I watch how the hair, how the hair lasts, how the hair dyes. I listen to what y'all are saying. If this is good hair, if it's not good hair, how long this hair is going to last. And that is what helps us so much decide on if we should order from certain vendors. So I appreciate that so much. So that actually made me want to do this too, because again, I order so much hair from so many different vendors, and I feel like I can help people as well. Kind of figure out what vendors are worth it. Is it worth the money? Is it worth all the hype? So again, I'm Jay, and I will see you later, dolls.